What do we got today? We got the Beaver, the 1078M1 Nitro V Black G10, 6-inch long fixed blade knife right here. It's the Beaver. And you know what? That's a small little knife. Really kind of 3-finger, little, you can get 4 kind of in there. Wow. Stonewash. Looks like a stubby little work knife you could use. Or, you could probably EDC carry this little dog. Got like a tech lock thing going on here as well. And then these 2 screws going through here. So maybe you could change up your orientation on this or take this off completely, right? Maybe you don't need this big a hunk of stuff on there and you could just slide this whole thing in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Let me look under here. Is there a little, yeah, there is a little drain hole right under there. You can barely see it. So yeah, they usually put a drain hole in them in case they get water in there. Nitro V. Feels relatively sharp. Let's see about that. What do you think? Yeah. Seems pretty sharp to me. That's a chunk of steel, isn't it? Let me see what that's all about. 3.8, almost 4 millimeter. You don't see much of that anymore, do you? 4 millimeter blade stock on just knives, period. 14.3 at 0.56 in a contoured G10 handle. No entryway here, but it looks like these will roll off of here. And then you've got this, which is, I don't see a thing for that. I guess you could put a huge lanyard through here and or whatever. I'm just not getting it. Let me see if I missed something. Nitro, $57.99, and then you White Mountain Knives, LTK. So if you find this for that on there, you can get $5.79 off or whatever it is on this. So it'll click it down a little bit, right? Handle length 3 1/4. Overall 6. Weight 3.75. So blade length 2.75. All right. It ain't real big. Where's my, here you go. Here's my PM2. Oh, God, I can never keep this knife clean. I swear to God, I just cleaned it the other day. Okay, whatever. Always doing something. Beat the hell out of my Spyderco knives. Yeah. I need to start using this one instead of this one. I need to kind of take care of this one. But yeah, that is such a big difference in size. Blade length alone. Overall, yeah, just wowee. And I don't know. Would they say 3 point? Let's get on the ounces. 3.7 at 107 grams. Okay. Now, if you do this and you add this on, how much you got, and is that really that important? So 161 grams and roll back around 2 ounces. 5.67 ounces. Okay. At least it comes out of here pretty comfortably. One thing that always gets me really pissed off is if I get a knife that is really difficult to pull out and or push back into the sheath. And then again, you don't want them too easy, but this one, this is fine. A little bit of rattle I can hear, but not much. it seems like it's going to hold. I don't think this is going to fall out or have any problems that way. But no, it's not overly tight, that's for sure. Seems like it fits okay. Yeah. What do you think? Could you skin an animal with this? Maybe. Small game, that kind of thing. Wow. Pull this out. Let me see what we got. 2.75. Yeah, that's all that is, too. 6 inches overall length. They weren't kidding, right? About, what, 70 millimeter blade length and 15 centimeter overall length. This is nice. I like G10. And it's very inexpensive. So there's that. And you know what? I was going to do this, and I guess I'll go to the trouble of laying this down. I wonder if I can do this and protect myself a little bit. But I was going to unscrew the... Okay, well, they will then. They're not really just like jacked down or anything. And that's good. They don't need to be. Let's just kind of check underneath, see what we got here. And pull this out. Drop that out. So you got these little dogs. Let me see. You know what? They look like metal. Like aluminum to me. Yeah, they do. They look like aluminum. Okay. And then you got the surrounds on that side. Okay. So now they're dropping through this side. Let me see what this looks like. Okay, so these are flat. Oh, they are not going to spin then. That's smart. Really, they went to a lot of trouble for a very inexpensive knife. And then this will come off too, right? Okay, so you got these two. They're flat-sided. So when you get that all in all, so there's where the flat side is. It stops that. And then you could cord wrap this thing if you wanted to, or lash this to an extension, a pole or something, to make it longer, more like a spear. Whatever. Or you could just leave it like this. You know what I'm saying? And use it like this. So, wow. Okay. That's just kind of interesting to see how they were setting that up. And let's just push these back on through. And they face that way. Okay. And, oh, by the way, kick this on this way. And then we can put one of these little surrounds in here and put this thusly on here. Come on, drop in there. And I'll push you through a little bit to set you in. Okay. So we're good there. Yeah, it's nice that those things are not going to move. And you face backwards too, right? All right, come on, get me. There you go. Right through there, your little surround here, and your screw from the other side. And start you. And of course, the one on the other side is not going to turn because they're captured. And take it right down. Pretty cool. Yeah, definitely a small little user knife, isn't it? Not too bad. I wonder what's in the box, any additional stuff, and I think it's just, hold on. I think it's just that the little plastic tip, and I think there's a microfiber cloth and some paperwork. Here it is. So there's this, and then in this plastic where the knife comes in, you got the plastic tip that protects it. And of course the knife sits right in here. And then underneath is where, you know, the sheath sits. And then you got a sticker. and you've got the paperwork and the microfiber. Okay, so you got that there, right? Okay, so basically, there's not a whole lot of other accoutrements in here. They didn't leave any paracord in here or anything like that for that purpose, but and I just threw the little tip out on the ground, which I'll grab later. But okay, so we good. Small knife. It's called the Beaver. It's from Kizer. Kick it around the right way. What do you think? It feels comfortable in the hand, you know, for thus that it is. And it's definitely a small little utility knife, and one that you can get right up on if you wanted to, or like this. You know what I'm saying? And it's a chunky little thing too, so it's definitely kind of just a small, stubby, tough guy. And there she be. I'll give you the link to Kizer. Check them out, the Kizer Club and all that. And then they have, you know, little one-off knives they'll make here and there. You'll get some unique opportunities and knives in different types of steels. And, you know, just stay up with Kizer on there and their Facebook page, and you'll see some stuff, you know, come and go. And you don't want to miss it necessarily. All right, you guys, stay sharp.